Used to write my dreams on paper, draw little maps of where I'd go, believing every road was open, believing I'd always know. Back when mornings felt lighter, back when music filled my room, back when I had conversations with the moon. But somewhere between rent and deadlines, between survival and routine, I became someone efficient and forgot what freedom means. The city glows beyond the rainfall, 1,000 lights, 1,000 names, yet none of them can tell me when exactly I changed. The train keeps moving through the dark, like a memory without a start, and every passing station whispers, do you remember who you are? Somewhere I forgot myself, between responsibility and fear, between becoming an adult and losing what made me feel alive. Somewhere I forgot myself, but tonight I hear an echo in the trumpet, in the rainfall, in the dreams I never buried. Maybe I'm not gone. Maybe I'm waiting beneath the noise, beneath the years. The jazz band starts another song, the bass line steady moving on. The pianist closes both his eyes, trusting where the melody flies. An artist paints beside the window, a writer tears apart a page. And suddenly I envy not their talent, but their courage to create. The courage to feel, the courage to fail, the courage to remain curious inside a world that demands certainty. Maybe healing isn't becoming someone new. Maybe it's returning to wonder, returning to joy, returning to the parts of yourself that never truly left. Somewhere I forgot myself, yet tonight I start remembering the child who dreamed impossible dreams, the heart that loved without permission. Somewhere I forgot myself, but the story isn't over yet, because every lost piece can still return. If we go looking gently, the drums rise, the trumpet shines, the city glitters beneath the rain. And for the first time in years, I feel familiar to myself. Morning spills across the skyline, the clouds drift slowly away, and I carry a forgotten piece of me into the day. There's a dream I never told anyone about, a quiet little fire I carried through the crowd, hidden beneath polite smiles and small talk, protected from the world. Not because it was impossible, not because it was foolish, but because I was afraid someone might laugh. So I learned how to talk about safer things, the weather, work, and ordinary routines, while secretly imagining a different life every night before sleep. The city shimmered outside my window like 1,000 unanswered questions, and somewhere between the headlights and the rain, the dream was still awake. It never asked for attention, it never demanded applause. It simply waited patiently. The dream I never told anyone still follows me through every year, through every job, every goodbye, through every doubt and every fear. The dream I never told anyone still knocks softly at my door, asking if I remember what I wanted before I learned to be practical, before I learned to be afraid. The cafe band plays something bright, the trumpet dancing through the night. The drummer misses a beat and laughs, then turns the mistake into art. A girl sketches in a worn notebook, an old poet stares at the moon, and suddenly I wonder how many people are carrying secret dreams too. The kind they don't mention online, the kind that don't fit expectations, the kind that survive years of silence without disappearing. Maybe we're all pretending certainty while protecting something fragile. The rain taps rhythms on the glass like fingers saying don't let it pass, and every note inside the room feels like encouragement. The dream I never told anyone still believes in me somehow, even on the days I forget, even when I bow to doubt. The dream I never told anyone refuses to fade away, like a melody returning no matter how long it's been. Maybe dreams don't leave us, maybe we leave them waiting. What if it's not too late? What if the dream isn't asking for perfection? What if it's only asking for one small act of courage? One email, one song, one sketch, one step. What if that's all it takes to begin again? The dream I never told anyone deserves more than a hiding place, more than midnight conversations inside my head. The dream I never told anyone deserves a chance to breathe, to stumble, but to fail, to grow, to become something real. The drums rise, the bass pushes forward, the trumpet reaches for the skyline, and suddenly I understand. The biggest risk wasn't failing, the biggest risk was never trying. The first light spills across the rooftops, turning the rain to gold. The city stretches into morning, like a story still unfolding. At finish my coffee, close my eyes, and whisper that dream out loud for the very first time. And somehow it feels less impossible already. Adulthood, just 1,000 expectations and a promise that we'd understand someday. But someday arrived carrying questions, not answers, carrying uncertainty, not clarity, and somehow we kept walking anyway. The train rolled through the rainy night, the city shining silver and white, while I wondered if everyone else was secretly guessing too. Maybe confidence is just practice, maybe certainty is a myth, maybe nobody knows exactly where they're going. Maybe that's the gift. We never had a map, yet somehow we found roads, through heartbreaks and wrong turns, through stories nobody told. We never had a map, but we kept moving all the same, following tiny lights in the distance, calling them hope. Student studies by the window light, artist sketches through the night, a musician plays for strangers, and an old couple quietly dances, everyone building a life, one uncertain day at a time, everyone pretending to know more than they actually do, and somehow that's beautiful. The stars don't need directions, the ocean doesn't need a plan. The moon arrives every evening without knowing tomorrow. Maybe we're allowed to trust ourselves that much. We never had a map, yet look how far we've come. Every scar became a landmark, every mistake became a compass. We never had a map, but maybe we never needed one, because the road wasn't about arriving, it was about becoming. The morning train disappears into the light, the rain finally says goodbye, and another chapter begins. Train slides softly through the rain, street lights blur like watercolor paint. Another midnight in a city that never sleeps, another conversation with the parts of me I keep. I used to think being lost was failure, a wrong turn on a carefully drawn map, a sign that everybody else knew something that I somehow missed. So I spent years running faster, chasing certainty through crowded avenues, collecting goals like souvenirs, trying to outrun my fears. But every destination whispered the same thing: keep going. The piano hums like an old friend, the trumpet rises with the wind, and suddenly the night feels less lonely than it did before. Maybe we were never lost. Maybe we were learning roads, the long way home, the scenic route, the stories nobody posts. Maybe we were never lost, just becoming who we'd be. One wrong turn, one heartbreak, one sleepless night at a time. And all the pieces we called mistakes, we're building the design. The cafe comes alive after midnight, coffee cups and amber lights, a student writing poems in the corner, a musician tuning his old guitar, a waitress dancing while she cleans, an artist sketching forgotten dreams, everyone carrying invisible worlds hidden beneath ordinary scenes. The bass line walks with quiet confidence, the drummer brushes away regret, and for a moment I understand, nobody really has it figured out yet. We're all improvising, just like jazz. The rain keeps time against the glass, like a memory refusing to pass, and every drop seems to say, you've survived this far. Maybe we were never lost. Maybe we were gathering wisdom, learning what mattered by learning what didn't. Maybe we were never lost. Maybe the detours had a purpose, leading us somewhere deeper than the places we planned. I spent so much time chasing tomorrow, I forgot to notice tonight the warmth of this cafe, the kindness in a stranger's smile, the song playing softly in the background, the rain painting silver on the street, the small miracles, the ordinary beauty, the life that was already happening. Even in the uncertainty, maybe we were never lost, just writing chapters we couldn't yet understand, trusting the story before we knew how it would end. The drums rise, the bass moves forward, the trumpet reaches higher, and suddenly the city feels alive. Maybe every scar was a lesson, maybe every ending was a doorway, maybe every version of ourselves was necessary. The sunrise spills across the skyline, soft gold replacing neon signs. The streets begin another day. I take a breath, pick up my coat and step outside. Not because I know where I'm going, but because I finally believe maybe I will. was never lost. Maybe I was just on my way. I keep telling myself, tomorrow I'll be healthier. Tomorrow I'll be focused. Tomorrow I'll finally become the person I've been planning to be. Meanwhile the days slip quietly away, like rain running down a cafe window, and another month disappears before I even notice it left. The city glows outside my apartment, neon reflections on empty streets, while I'm sitting with unfinished dreams and a notebook full of almost. I always thought life would begin after the next achievement, after the next paycheck, after the next version of me. But what if it's already happening? I keep starting my life tomorrow, while today keeps passing by, saving all my happiness for some future I can't find. I keep starting my life tomorrow, waiting for the perfect time, but perfection never answers, and the clock keeps moving on. So tonight I'll stop postponing the life I've been living all along. The drummer taps a restless rhythm, like the pulse beneath my chest. The trumpet dances through the room, refusing to be anything less. Around me people laugh and sing, spilling stories into midnight air. Nobody seems completely certain, yet somehow they're still there. Still falling in love, still making mistakes, still taking chances, still risking heartbreak. Maybe courage isn't confidence, maybe courage is participation. The rain keeps falling without permission, the stars keep shining without applause. The world doesn't wait for readiness, it simply asks us to begin. I keep starting my life tomorrow, treating every day like rehearsal, as if the real story hasn't started, as if I'm still behind the curtain. I keep starting my life tomorrow, but tonight I finally see the life I've been waiting for has been waiting for me. What if there is no perfect version, no perfect plan, no perfect moment? What if all this time the magic wasn't in becoming someone else? What if it was hidden inside ordinary Tuesdays, late night conversations, rainy train rides, and unfinished dreams? Tomorrow never arrives. It keeps changing its name and calling itself today. I keep starting my life tomorrow, yet somehow tonight feels different, because for the first time I'm not waiting to become worthy, I'm not waiting to become fearless, I'm not waiting to become perfect. I'm simply here. Maybe that's enough. The drums rise, the bass walks faster, the trumpet reaches for the skyline, and the city sings along. Morning spills across the rooftops, golden light replacing neon blue. The cafe opens its doors, the first train hums through town, I close my notebook, finish my coffee, and step into the day, not as the person I hope to be someday, but as the person who is finally here today. I always thought life would begin someday, after the hard work, after the waiting, after I fixed every flaw I could find, after I finally calmed my mind. So I kept saving my favorite songs for a future where everything belonged, kept delaying joy like it was expensive, like happiness needed permission. The city breathed outside my room tonight, neon reflections melting in the rain light, and somewhere between the traffic and the moon, a question found me. What if the life you're waiting for is already here? What if you've been standing inside it all these years? The life I kept postponing was happening every day, in the coffee getting colder, in the friends who drifted away. The life I kept postponing was hidden in plain sight, in the ordinary moments I was too busy to like. I spent years waiting for a grand beginning, while the story was already being written. The cafe fills with midnight souls, each carrying invisible roads, a songwriter humming to himself, a painter sketching on a shelf. A woman laughs until she cries, an old couple dances beneath soft lights, and suddenly the room feels holy in a quiet, human way. The bass line walks like it knows a secret, the trumpet floats like it doesn't need one, and for a moment I stop asking whether I'm enough. The rain doesn't wonder if it's beautiful, the stars don't question if they shine enough, the ocean doesn't compare itself to every river it meets. Maybe we're the only ones who forget how to simply be. The life I kept postponing was never waiting at the finish line, it was hidden in conversations and lazy Sunday afternoons. The life I kept postponing wasn't somewhere far away, it was breathing beside me softly every single day. And maybe happiness isn't a destination, maybe it's attention. I missed sunsets checking notifications, missed laughter planning tomorrow, missed peace searching for purpose, missed myself trying to improve myself. What a strange thing to spend your whole life chasing life, while life is standing right beside you, holding out its hand. Not polished, but real somehow. The life I kept postponing deserves my attention too. The mornings, the mistakes, the dreams that haven't come true, the drums rise, the city glows, the trumpet reaches toward dawn. And suddenly I understand, you don't find meaning by escaping the present, you find it by arriving. The first sunlight touches the avenue, turning silver rain into gold. The cafe opens, the train arrives, the city wakes, and for the first time in years I don't feel like my real life is waiting somewhere ahead. I think it started long ago, and I was lucky enough